Hi, I'm Ben Maynard, and in this really short video I want to give you 4 tips to really help you accelerate your coaching conversations and start things off in the right way. How many times have you been coaching somebody and it's when you get towards the end of the conversation and they're just about to go for the door that they put their hand on the handle and they turn around to you and say, actually, just one more thing. This effect, the kind of thing that happens in doctors' surgeries all over the world, is a problem for us coaches, and it's something that we can avoid. And in this video, I want to give you 3 quick tips as to how you can make sure that your coachees are able to articulate what they really want to get from the coaching sessions and how it can help you be a better coach. Tip number 1. When starting a coaching conversation, we always know that it can be very, very useful to have a clear articulation of what it is that the client wants to talk about today and what it is they want to think about. So, what I'd recommend is start the coaching conversation with a nice, clear, friendly statement and ask them, what would they like to think about today? By setting this subject and having them articulate it in their own words, it means they're being very, very clear about what it is they want to focus on. Now, this may sound like an obvious thing to many of us, but so often we miss it and we may try and get stuck right in with the coaching conversation. So don't be afraid of taking some time and helping them understand for themselves what the subject should be. Tip number 2, time. All coaching conversations are going to be time bound. You're not going to have all the time in the world to go about and have this coaching conversation and invest in the person. So, at the beginning of the coaching conversation, pose the question. Given that we have 90 minutes today, what is it you would like to focus on? By bounding it in this way, by making it clear that the time is limited, helps the coachee to focus on what it is that is perhaps most important to them. Tip number 4, focus on the outcome. Ask the coachee, what would they like to be different as a result of your time together today? We've spoken about the subject and we've asked them in the time that we've got what they'd like to focus on. But now let's begin to hone that down a little bit and really ask them, what is the outcome that they'd like to achieve? What would they like to be different? And tip number 4, how will they know? How will they know that they've got what they need from the conversation? So ask the coachee, how will you know that you've received what you require from this conversation? What will be different? Applying all these 4 tips at the beginning of a coaching conversation will really help to work through what the coachee is thinking and really help to ensure that they don't get to that moment when their hand's on the door and they're looking back and then they realise there's that one thing they forgot to ask you about, the one thing they forgot to talk to you about.